All right, this is the A&P of the skeletal development. So the two types of hyaline cartilage are appositional, which is initiated by mesenchymal cells, and it is the increase in width. Interstitial is the other type of hyaline cartilage growth, and it's initiated by chondrocytes, and it is the increase in length. For bone ossification, there are two types of bone ossification. And bone ossification is the formation and development of bone connective tissue. So the two types are intramembranous and endoctrinal. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to talk briefly about this, and then I have the steps that both types of ossification go through in the notes. So intramembranous is within a membrane. It occurs at the flat bones of the skull, the facial bones, the lower jaw, and the lower part of the collarbone. And the endoctrinal begins with the hyaline cartilage model, and it produces most of the bones of the skeleton. So it's found on the upper and lower limbs, the vertebrae, ends of the clavicle, and the pelvis. And again, the process for that is in the description below. As for bone growth, we have appositional and interstitial, just like hyaline cartilage. Interstitial, we have the 5 zones: the zone of resting cartilage, the zone of proliferating cartilage, zone of hypertrophic, zone of calcified cartilage, and the zone of ossification. So that is interstitial bone growth. And again, interstitial is going to be length. And as for appositional, we have, that's the bone growth width, and it occurs in the periosteum. The biggest thing to keep in mind is it's responsible for bone remodeling, which is the continual process through life of adding and removing new and old bone tissue. Bone remodeling is dependent on hormones and mechanical stress. So hormones are important to bone growth. There's 3 that are particularly important. You have the thyroid, the growth, and the sex hormone. Thyroid hormone stimulates the metabolic rate of osteoblasts. The growth hormone stimulates the liver to produce IGF hormone, which causes cartilage proliferation at the epiphyseal plate. And then the sex hormones stimulate osteoblasts to help close the epiphyseal plate. And sex hormones are going to be estrogen and testosterone. So I put details of all of the steps in the guide I made from the book, and that is in the description below.